Hello everyone, welcome back to FTB Skies. So, as I said in my previous episode, I'm still a little bit sick, but I feel a million times better already. So, at least we got that going. Between episodes, what I ended up doing is I've got a couple of modular routers on top of each of these, and you can see right now they are sending using the Sender Mark II, Module Mark II. This thingy. They're just sending to each of the different chests. So there's a chest right here which is getting dirt. I should always go around the other side because... Oh, this is full up. Brilliant. What do we take out? Let's take this stuff out. Yeah, and that. Why not? That should pick everything up. Oh, it's not getting this one on top. That's good to know. Anyway, right. So... what this is doing is this is sending dirt over to this chest, and then we've got like, I've got 3 sand set up, as I've said probably about a million times now, because we need 1 for dust, 1 for regular sand. So this one's regular sand, just getting sand from over in our pedestal setup. This one is for dust, so it is doing the millstone into dust and then going straight in as dust. And then this one is because this is waterlogged. The sieve under this, it's waterlogged. I've got 2 extras right here. In fact, this one here is not doing anything either, so I've got 3 extras. That is because I can put into this chest some leaves, and the leaves will get sieved up. And these 2 are for mycelium and something else. If we go mesh, we can see. Let's click on the amethyst mesh. So mycelium, that's the one that we're not going to do because don't really need brown mushrooms. Might need brown mushrooms later, I'm not sure. And grass. Now, I might do some grass, but then I'd have to put in drawers for each of these, because right now, all of the materials getting produced by all of these sieves is going into all of these drawers. So I've only got 2 extras up here right now. But I have a plan for today's episode. First thing I want to do... okay, this is kind of outside of the plan. Oh my god, this is still filling up. Why are you being so annoying over here? Oh, those are really good boots. Yeah, way better boots than what we've got. Yeah, we'll have those. Thank you very much. Give us a bit more health. You get bone from this as well. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And this is unbreaking, so even better. I don't know what this coral is used for. Is there like a specific thing we need coral for? Doesn't look like it. I don't know why we're even bothering, but meh, it's fine. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll set basically some filters right here. So we definitely want these things. Let's do lily pads as well, because why not? Sure, we'll have a need for that. Ooh, and an ink sac. So we're going to want some ink sacs as well. Maybe rotten flesh. We'll put rotten flesh in there as well. That way, this top row will always get collected, even if like the coral and stuff just goes everywhere. This is getting experience. So it's repairing itself. That's really good, because it's got mending on there. Interesting. Nice. Right. Anyway, what were we doing? I was going to make an exchanging gadget so we can swap out our floor. I've decided I'm going to make our floor out of just dirt for now and let all of the grass spread. I think it would look nicer. Just overall, it would look nicer. I should probably remove this shape builder at some point as well, because I have a plan. And that is, we're going to use the water to go underneath. We're going to build like a small little platform. And then we're going to use a wand to place more dirt underneath. And that way we have like a 2 block. That way if we accidentally end up breaking one of the dirt, ooh, maybe I should do it out of cobblestone. Ooh, that's interesting. If I replace all of this with cobblestone to begin with, that's actually a good idea. I think it's a good idea. Anyway, I'll replace everything with cobblestone first, go underneath, wand it so it does like an extra layer of cobblestone. Then I can come back up and I can exchange and gadget the floor. I think that would be kind of a good idea, but maybe we do that another time. For now, I'm just going to dump everything off. I'll take my food and I'll take my torches because I always like having torches in my last slot right here. I know this isn't different food, but it's good food, so we'll just hold on to that for now. I really like this, like how it like shoots them over there. I think it looks neat. The issue we're gonna get is some of these are gonna fill up, and then it'll clog up the system. So it might be a good idea to set up some kind of obsidian creator. I know over here we're getting lava, but this isn't like the best. I don't really want to get straight into Mekanism quite yet. Anyway, the reason we wanted obsidian is because then we can make some void upgrades for all of these. And that way, if there is any clog, it will just get rid of it. And we can, like, back up on diamonds, for example. Speaking of diamonds, I might put a diamond pickaxe on... So, how many more diamond pickaxes do I need? I need 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's grab all of these. Let's just do that. Let's get 6 diamond pickaxes. Yeah, we could do that. Perfect. That is not how you do it. You put it in your offhand and then you right click it. Now, if I didn't unbound my F key, because my F key right now is vein mine, because I never use putting stuff in my offhand. This is like the one time that it's like come back to bite me in the bum. So I'm quite happy that I did unbind my F key. But anyway, that sped up us getting these materials. I could really do with making some speed upgrades for these. And at some point I will speed this up. I've sped it up enough right now because this is a large cogwheel going into this. If this was a small cogwheel, so 2 small cogwheels, one here and one like next to this, would have fed all of this, but it would have been a lot slower, whereas right now this is kind of quick, which is nice. Right, let's you can right click right here, gets rid of everything. So my main goal for today, other than like doing something with our platform, is I want to get into some sort of storage mod so we don't have to actively go over to these and, like, you know, take them out like that. I think I'm going to go refined storage. I know you could go AE as well, I believe. If we look in here, hasn't it got like both? Oh yeah, there you go. So it splits off. It goes like down to here and down to here. And we're not going to do the applied energistics one. We're going to go refined storage because I prefer it. If I'm playing on my own, like, I definitely prefer refined storage. I do know that applied energistics usually is better for servers. So yeah, I would... Well, I have gone applied energistics in my multiplayer series. But yeah, for this, we are just going to go straight for refined storage. So how do we do that? Need to make Certus quartz. How the flip do we get Certus quartz nowadays? I did not think about this. Charge Certus. There must be a way of doing it. I need to read through the quests. So if we click on here, in this pack, both AE and refined storage need Certus quartz to start. Yeah, I did notice this. If you wanted to make any of the processors from refined storage, you need the printed silicon. Not a massive fan of that. If anything, what I would have done is I would have made the logic processor not use the inscriber and just set it like this recipe. And I might be doing that in a pack that I will be making soonish. Let's just say that. Anyway, so we need to make this, and I do know to make the the presses, the different presses, you do it via the smithing table, so we could do that. And silicon is only made from Certus quartz dust. I don't think there's a way of turning quartz into it. There's a B that you can do. Oh, and you can do the material stonework factory. So we'll probably set up a material stonework factory at some point. I know it's kind of far in, yeah, you have to get pink slime and stuff. Like the rest of this is relatively easy to make, like diamond pickaxe, we can make a ton of that. But we need some pink slime to begin with. But, right, anyway, cracking on. Let's get ourselves... How do we get just a regular Certus quartz? Certus quartz. Because I know nowadays you use one of these budding crystals, but we can't really make a budding crystal until we've got at least one Certus quartz. So this is where my confusion is right now. Ah, enrichment chamber. It wants you to enrich it. That makes sense. Okay, so we do need to get into Mekanism. Fine, we could do that. Let's bookmark. The first thing you always want to have in Mekanism is the metallurgic infuser. I think for power, first thing we're going to do... Oh, I set this pulverizer up last episode, didn't I? Yeah, I want this. So this is going to be really, really crappy power to begin with, but I think it'll be alright. It'll be fine for now. I'm going to stick a... Have we got pipes in this? We do have pipes. So, again, I'm going to talk about multiplayer a little bit right now, but pipes are actually not amazing for multiplayer because what they do is when you... So, say you got a pipe that's coming off this, and it's going out to like 100 different inventories. This this connector connected to this chest, for example, it scans the 100 inventories that it's connected to see if it can move the items, which is not great because it has to do 100 different operations at that point. And imagine if this was like something that had fluid and energy as well, and you're using the universal pipe. It has to do not only the 100 scans, but then if you've got anything that you want to power, it would do more scans, and yeah, it becomes very unruly with the amount of like checks it does per tick, because the upgrades actually make it go quicker. So if you put an ultimate pipe upgrade, universal pipe, coming off of one thing that's giving you power, fluid, and items, it's really, really bad for servers. In fact, we had to disable them or we nerfed the upgrades in our server for all the mods 8. Anyway, we're going to use them because we can, and we're not on a server, we're on our own right now. So I just need 1, 2, 3. I think I've got iron somewhere. There you go, iron is in here. That should do us. Let's get some of that. What else did I need? I think that's everything. We can make this now. 1, 2. Pipes. And I also need the pipe wrench, which is... Wait. Can you just use sticks? I assume you can use sticks. Yeah, I saw sticks. Okay. So we need flint. 1, 2. 1, 2. Pipe wrench. Perfect. So all we're going to do here is, because we've got our coal drawer right here, is I'm going to stick a pipe here, and then I'm going to make this output from the bottom. I'm not even going to put upgrades on it because this is so temporary for now. And then all I need to do is stick this down. And this is going to fill up with coal from our oak drawer right here. And we are currently... it's proper laggy over here. I think these sieves from Create are... or from the add-on for Create sifters. Not 100% optimized for your viewing experience, but one of these is over here is doing gravel, and gravel is going to get us a load of coal, I hope. Does it say? Every so often it will say? No, it's not saying. Fair enough. So, that is now getting us power, and when this fills up it should stop. I think it stops using, like, fuel. And we can put down some... Maybe I put... yeah, we can make some energy pipes as well. Why not? Let's grab a bunch of redstone. It is raining right now, which is why this is doing that thingy. So that is easy enough. We've got some energy pipes right there. And we're going to need two things to begin with, which is the enrichment chamber and the metallurgic infuser. Technically, we don't need power for this, because you can power it with redstone. You put redstone in there. I'll show you that once we've created it. So, osmium. There's osmium. Okay, let's get, like, I don't know, half a stack of osmium. Why do we have another... weird. Okay. I think we also need some more iron, so I'll get some iron going. I might actually set up a smelter from Mekanism, because I've not seen a good furnace. I mean, there's the Forcecraft furnace, which maybe we look into. I don't... You can do loads of stuff with the Forcecraft furnace, I believe. Is there, like, other upgrades? I know there's the grinding upgrade, which will... if we do that, it can do, like, loads of different grinding stuff. It just turns... Ah, okay. Oh, cool. You can do a crushed... You can make the crushed versions of, like, endstone and stuff. Is that bacon as well? Ooh, cooked bacon. We haven't eaten that yet, so maybe we get some of that. Is the Baconator in this? It is in this. Aha! This is something that I remember from Forcecraft. It's the Baconator. And you put basically bacon in there, and then you can eat bacon whenever you want. Right, anyway, we've got some of those. We need some furnaces, or furnae. I think that's the plural. If it's not, I'm sure you guys will tell me. So there's the metallurgic infuser. We can't make this yet because we need to make some steel for the steel casing. I'm just going to go stick this. I thought this would stop when it's... Okay, it's not stopping. Which is fine because we're getting infinite coal. But anyway, so now we are going to need... We definitely need an enrichment chamber anyway, because you can enrich... redstone. There's a load of enrichment chamber recipes, but you can enrich redstone, which then means that you use less of it in the metallurgic infuser. So we want to get, for this, first off we need 4 steel. So that is 8 bits of coal. And we need 4 iron. Let's grab that from over here. And we also need 4 bits of redstone afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what you're doing here is you're adding carbon to iron, and it gets you enriched iron. I think it's called enriched something. Enriched iron. There you go. And once you've got the enriched iron, you can plonk it back through, and you get steel dust. So you're adding more carbon to the iron. So kind of makes sense. Sort of. There we go. I stuck it back through, and we got ourselves some steel dust, which we can smelt up. And we can use that. Fine. Let's just grab that out. We can smelt that up. So we can use that to make the steel casing. Whilst that is smelting, we can actually go back to the metallurgic infuser. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stick 4 of those in there, and we can stick 2 osmium ingots in, and we can get ourselves the basic control circuit. And then, what's the last thing we need with this? We need glass. Okay. I feel like I actually did get some glass. Did I? Yeah, I did. Hey, made some glass already. Love it. So, those are done. I should be looking at the quests. I forgot you actually get rewards in this pack. I'm not going to accept that one quite yet. Where is it? Yeah, Elemental Craft is in this pack. I will look at Elemental Craft eventually. Not a massive fan of the mod, I must admit. Ooh. Oh, I didn't realise that this was giving us stuff. Oh dear. Why did I not notice this? What the heck is a gold choo-choo? Force craft. Okay. Spirit lanterns. Interesting. Right, anyway, sorry. Getting distracted. Mekanism. Oh, yes, it's given us some upgrades. I like that. I'm actually going to put these upgrades in the... let's get rid of those. There we go. I'm going to put it in the enrichment chamber instead. So, there is the steel casing. Let's get the quest for that, if we can. Nice. That gives us some enriched carbon. We can make some more steel out of that. And that should be another quest. Ooh, nice. Some enriched diamond. I mean, we've got infinite amount of diamonds already, right? Because we're sieving, like auto-sieving. Right, anyway, this can go right about here. Yeah, there we go. So, what you can do with this is we're going to make a bunch of the alloys that you can make from Mekanism. So, I'm going to stick 4 of these redstone in here, and we'll get some enriched redstone. Like, we've got the enriched carbon and the enriched diamond right here. And we are going to stick these upgrades in there. And also, you can hear this is stupidly loud. So what I'm going to do is just muffle it. And now you don't hear it whatsoever. So that's using these muffling upgrades. I always put these in. I know there's this. Oh, we don't even have it in this pack. But there's usually a muffling mod that you can, like, turn off sounds. But even when I've got that mod, I always don't use it. And I just use the muffling upgrades because it's in Mekanism. So you might as well use it. They put it in there for a reason. So we are going to get 32 of these alloys because they're super useful. So 2, 3, 1, 2. There's 32 going through. This will take some time. Maybe I should remove the speed upgrades and the energy upgrades and put them in here. But the whole reason I'm making these infused alloys is to make speed upgrades and energy upgrades to make them super quick and cost less energy. This is draining the power. This is not making enough power, basically. Now, there's 2 things we could do right here. I don't know if the power mod is in here. Do a hashtag. Nope, that's not it. Hashtag. Or is it at? At power. Power's not in this. Interesting. That's normally the go-to power mod. Okay, well, do we set up the OP? Yeah, we probably should at some point. We'll set up a thing that we can put together for turning melons into a lot of power. It doesn't have to be melons. You can use any sort of anything that gives you biomass or biomass. That's not what it's called, is it? The thing from Mekanism at mech bio. This stuff. Biofuel. There we go. So you can use this in a pressurized reaction chamber with some, that can be water. It's giving you any liquid basically. Water, hydrogen, which you can get from a electrolytic separator, biofuel, which you get by crushing anything basically. We were probably going to use melons, although there's no real good way of getting melons. Maybe a phyto. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, the phyto can give us melons, and then, yeah, anyway. So we can use melons to get biofuel, put the biofuel in the pressurized reaction chamber, get this ethylene. We also get this substrate. It's not really useful right now, at least. We want to use the ethylene in a gas burning generator, and that generates like a redonkulous amount of power. And to be fair, we could probably power our entire base with just a few setups of melon power, and we could probably power it for a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna say a long time. Right, anyway, that is going right now. I think we can enrichment chamber. So what is it for speed upgrades? Speed upgrades is osmium dust, and energy is gold dust. So we can take, I don't know, like, let's do 16. What happens if you put this through the enrichment chamber? Oh yeah, it does 3. Okay, so that'll get us 20. I want to say 20. Yeah, 20. Okay, so 15 will get us 20 gold dust, and then we can use that gold dust and these alloys to make some energy upgrades. If you're going to make them, you might as well make, if you're going to make like the speed upgrades, you might as well make the energy upgrades as well. It's just like an efficiency thing, right? I think this should be enough. Yeah. And then, how many was that? That was like 12. So let's get 12 osmium as well. We'll do the same thing. Not sure I mentioned why you want to enrich like redstone first. It's because it gives you 80 millibuckets of redstone in here. Whereas if you just click one of these in here, it'll give you 1 or 10 millibuckets. I always think of it as crafts, but anyway, right. So that is now done, and we can nab a bunch of these. Let's have a look at the quest. Might get a few more. Nope, never mind. No reward. Brilliant. So we want to do speed upgrades. Now we've already got 2. So if we make 6 more, and then we also make 6 more of these energy upgrades. I made 7. Fine. Let's make 1, 2, 3 energy upgrades, and then we can put the energy upgrades in the metallurgic infuser, like that. And then we can put the energy upgrades in the enrichment chamber and the speed upgrades. And now this is like fully maxed out on all of its upgrades that it can have. This thing should be super quick. Super quick, I hope. Did I not, like... Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, let's make 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make another half stack. Ooh, that is using quite a bit of power, though. That's the only issue. Yeah, let's make another half stack of... Do I have any more iron? I swear I had a bunch of iron at some point. Okay, 16 right there. Okay, I need to smelt some more iron up. I don't think... We probably should at some point, like, ore double, but the way that I'm sort of approaching this pack is we don't need to ore double because we're getting infinite resources anyway, just because we've set these up. Maybe I do the ore doubling anyway because Yeah, I probably should do the ore doubling anyway, because like some people might want to set it up just because learning how to do it. So I'll do that another time. But I'm just wanted to point out that you don't need to ore double in this pack, because, well, you're getting infinite resources anyway. I always try and point that out in a few packs that I've played. So all the mods 8, a load of people were like trying to ore double or do the 5x that you can do with Mekanism to like get the most out of their resources. But like, again, that's an infinite resource pack. Like, you're not going to run out of resources in, well, you're not going to run out of resources in Minecraft whatsoever. So if you can just amp up your gathering potential, so if we can amp this up and we can get like loads and loads and loads of sieves going for gravel, there's no real point in doubling the raw version of stuff, right? You just smelt it straight away. Really irks a load of people though when I do that. So if you don't want me to do that, just leave a comment and say please don't do that, and actually do it properly. But I just wanted to point it out. No, don't do it. Don't jump. Why? What the heck? What are you looking at, you weirdo? Fine. Badlands. Pathfinder Quill. What does that do? Pathfinder Quill. Oh, cool. I must give you some, I don't know, give you some way of finding the Badlands or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I just went and AFK'd for a little bit, and I also, well, I only did that so we can get some more resources. I added an extra Sterling Dynamo, give us a little bit more power. And I put some of that dust. This is the whole reason we did enriching, right? Is because we needed to turn the dust into Certus Quartz, which is a quest. So we now have the quest, which is somewhere in here, digital. Ooh, nice. We get some more Certus Quartz dust. So we can lob that away for now. What else did I do? I added some more furnaces, because to get around the whole, you know, something will get backed up issue. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create, like, right here. Yeah. Nether quartz is getting kind of high, and so's clay. Iron's getting quite high as well. So what I might do is just go around and put in loads of these upgrades, you know, the ones we got in here. So I'm going to start with copper, because you need the copper ones anyway to make the gold ones. We could go and make the gold ones as well, to be fair. We've got a ton of gold. Diamond, maybe not, because we haven't got that many diamonds yet. We sort of need to amp up production on... by production, I mean amp up the sieves. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do at some point. But for now, this is good enough. I turned the fire off as well, because it was annoying me. I really like having access to the controller right there. But this means we've got access to... Well, we have to make charged Certus Quartz, which we can do in a sec. That'll be fine. And after that, you make the Fluix Crystal, and then we can make some cables. And they've changed it so they require Fluix Crystals. Ah. You annoying people. And that requires Fluix Crystals. Flipping heck. What else is changed in refined storage? That's the same. That looks the exact same. What about, like, the 4K? This is different because you need the printed silicon, which means it has to go through an inscriber. We're probably going to jump... Oh, we're going to have to use an inscriber to get these two engineer processors. But what I want to do is jump to the advanced inscriber, like, straight away. Ah, that's annoying, because that means we have to make this. Oh, well, it's fine. But I want to do that so we can get to making some refined storage. And what I will do is I'll use an external storage on the bottom of this. And that way we have access to all of these items right here from our refined storage grid. There's a lot of stuff on the ground over there. Well, what else did I do? Oh yeah, I made all of the upgrades for this. So this has got speed and energy upgrades, 8 of them. And this one's got speed, energy, and muffling. And they've got 8 right there. I made this so the config for the side config for the items is input and export. So that means it will pull from this chest and it will put anything that it gets back into the chest. You know what I mean? So if we get some, I don't know, if we get one of these Certus quartz dust, chuck it in like that. It won't pull from there. I just realised. Because it needs an, it doesn't like, it's not the thermal expansion things, is it? So, but anyway, if we lob it in, it'll turn up in here. He jumped. I swear he did. I swear he jumped. Anyway, that's probably what I'll do for next episode. I think next episode we're going to get right into making some sort of good storage solution. Oh, I made some installers as well. That reminded me that we made some installers. So these can now do 3 things at a time. Not that we've got the power for it though, so we are going to have to come up with a different power method. I'll figure something out for that. Not sure what we're going to do yet. I don't know what else is in here. Is bigger reactors in here? Nope. RF. Just searching RF right now to find... Oh, there's flipping mimic again. This is fine, by the way. I know you can turn this off. It's an event that you can turn off. But I want to get these things. Lucky Scarf. Place it. Oh, that's pretty good. Huh. I like that as well. It gives you a little scarf on your player model. Looks pretty cool. Right, anyway, I'm going to call it there. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.